Hey, thanks for checking out Live on Tape Delay, episode 542, if you can believe that. In Western New York, I'm Chris Wilson. On the other end of the internet, John Central Ray Raycroft. On the other end of town, Rob Fiasco.
You know what? We had a great time at the Cherry Lounge before talking with you all, and I just want to say thank you if you're listening. And I know that you are. You've commented to me, whether it via an Instagram message or just a comment in passing. I know you're listening, and even though there's few of you, we still love you. Here's a great episode if you're getting older, and you know what? Everyone is, so I think you'll like it.
That makes it sound depressing. It's not depressing at all. Getting older is great. Cool. We're convincing ourselves of that. Here's, I don't know, here's 542.
What number is it?
I'm too old to see the screen. I believe it's 542.
That was a good year.
Please enjoy.
And they're 100 milligrams, but...
You're 100 milligrams. What?
Speaking of intended effects, welcome.
By the intended effect?
I feel like I just saw you.
I know, right?
I changed my shirt.
I did not.
And my pants.
I haven't even had a chance to do that yet. Today, okay, backstory for the listeners. Ooh. We all just kind of, no, sorry, Ray, you weren't there this time. But, we were at the charity. We got some wings.
Most of us were there.
Jim was there, and he was like, fuck you guys, I don't want to be on your shitty podcast anyway. So he bailed.
2 weeks in a row. We can't have him 2 weeks in a row.
I know. But that was like, when I finally got back down there and got my food, it was like, that was kind of the first time I'd sort of settled in for the day. It's just been that kind of day. That. No, me either. So it's just like, so if I'm a little on edge, sorry. And then I've got the dog's been in her house all day, so I've got her back here, and I bribed her with a bunch of peanut butter stuff. So maybe, hopefully, she'll be okay. But if she starts bitching at me, then I'm gonna have to take her out of here. But yeah, she's
yes. I also took the dog out, and he acted like I've never seen him before.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
You were gone for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. This was just like, okay, I knew I did briefly stop home for a minute and gave her some food like earlier today. And then it was like, I wasn't here long enough to let it settle in to have her poop. So I was like, all right, I know I'm rolling the dice, go back in your house for a little while. But then I got home just now, took her out, had no interest in pooping. She just wanted to go out and like forage the backyard for acorns. That's her new thing. So it's like, okay, we're going back in, and I'm going to bribe you with peanut butter, and please don't shit on my floor. But I am, if I'm a betting man, there's a 60% chance she's going to shit on the floor right behind me, and hopefully it's on camera for you guys. You'll just see her hunched over.
Wait, is the on camera included in the 60%?
No, that's just a hopeful, like, you'd have to take my word for it. I'll send a picture if she poops, if I need to show proof. But like, if she poops in this general area, you guys will get to see her poop. And then
I'm going to take the odds on 60% that it's in that area specifically.
Yeah. I mean, because over here is like her little bed's over here that you can't see. And anyway,
Jason's a once a day pooper.
Well, it's your dog, man. Already knows. Already got you.
I know, right? Taught him well.
Yeah, this one, I don't know. It's day by day. Like, she'll poop in the morning pretty religiously. However, it's not always outside. Like, we'll go outside in the morning, immediately pee, immediately run around, sniff around, and then she heads back for the door. It's like, okay, but I know you got to poop. So we'll come back out. It's like I've brought her in, unclipped her, immediately called her to the door again for like a set. She can't pee and poop at the same time. I think that's what it is.
That's a lot. You know?
Then we go back out. Other times it's like, okay, if you wanted to come back in, and then I come in, I'm brushing my teeth, and you walk back out, and it's like, well, there's a pile. Thanks. So I don't know. We're still working on that. The pee, pretty good. She's pretty good with the pee. Poop.
He's Jason's a once a dayer, But he started now, like he won't go right when I take him out. I have to take him out like after he eats breakfast.
Yeah.
Like he wants to store it up a little more.
Yeah, and again,
Like, okay.
I don't necessarily have that,
So I don't know.
that luxury of, I've got a window in the morning
exactly.
and then I've got, if the kid's home.
We're lucky that I can do that.
If the kid's home,
Otherwise
she can do a little bit different, but like when school starts back up, it's going to be a whole different schedule. So I'm trying to like prep for that, of like, okay, you poop in the morning and then you poop at 3:00 in the afternoon. And then if you got to go again, I don't know. Anyway,
one of the border collies is on a schedule where when she comes in the morning, she doesn't go poop when she goes out after she eats. She has to come inside, come upstairs with me where I'm drinking my coffee, and then about 30 minutes later, she has to go out every time I poop.
Yeah,
it's like a slight delay.
I usually have to go 30 minutes after I drink my coffee too. Which, speaking of which, I ran out of coffee and I had no coffee today.
Oh no!
Oh man, how are you alive?
Yeah.
And let me tell you this: it also wasn't a good sleep because I had heartburn at about midnight, and that lasted until like 1:30.
And you're not usually a big heartburn guy. I think we've talked about that before.
No, I'm not. It's been a little more recent than normal. Like, I don't know, once a month or once every 6 weeks. I don't like it. But I mean, there was nothing, I couldn't do anything about it. I mean, I had my water next to my bed. I had my Tums next to my bed.
Sure.
I had a few of those. And I sat up and I read my book.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I don't know. There's nothing else to do. Like, if I get up, the dog's going to freak out.
Yep.
So I felt trapped and I was like, I guess I'll just do some reading.
This just is what it is. Yeah.
Remember that for the end of the year stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. If that becomes the thing.
I will spoil this for you right now. I have not tracked anything this year.
Oh. So are we gonna do the typical LOTD of we do this every year? Shh, don't draw attention to it. They'll never know we're not gonna do it. And then we just gloss right by it.
We'll do it the next year and it'll just be like nothing ever happened. Nothing changed.
Just skip a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got we talked about this tonight. We've got a handful of loyal listeners that will know. They will be like, what the fuck?
That being said,
it's a leap year.
Oh no.
Yes.
Don't do that.
That being said, I have been doing a lot more weightlifting. I am convinced I've already blown past my weightlifting / push-up goal and guitar playing.
I should be keeping notes
from last year. I've already beat both of them without keeping track. I just know that's the case. Okay. I have also I've added some additional supplements, so I am taking a daily multivitamin, which I recommend if you're not doing so.
I did for a while, and then I ran out, and I never replenished. That's
how they get you.
I know. I should get back on. Oh, there we go.
Wegmans has some gummies, and it's fairly. I think it's like $10 for a bottle, and you take 3, and they're pretty good.
I was doing. It was a Wegmans brand gummy that I was doing. Maybe it's the same thing, but this was like a year ago, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. So I've been doing that. I've always been taking a multivitamin, but I've added some things. So I finally, well, that's not true because I didn't take it today because you have to take it with food. This is the hardest part to stay consistent. I've been trying to take omega-3s.
Yep, I did that for a while years ago.
I had a doctor tell me I should. I know that I should. And I have them downstairs, and I've taken them most days this week so far. But that's a habit I'm trying to build. So I picked up some. Exactly. So I picked up some.
I kind of called this, didn't I?
Hey, you did. That's all right. No, not yet.
Okay, I'm going to put her in her house. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, listeners. I'm sorry, Rob. Hold on. I just need to get her out of the room.
We'll play Jeopardy music.
Mike, you were being so good. No, you were being so good.
I'm drinking. Have you had 8% hard cider before? Because that's where it's at.
I think Austin East Ciders did that's weird.
It tastes like freedom.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Austin East Ciders did like a stronger cider, and I've had that one.
This is Blake's Hard Cider Company, American Apple Imperial Hard Cider.
Yep.
8%.
Austin East Ciders did an Imperial Tropical Punch cider.
Oh man.
And I think it
I
was
did
like
not-
8 or 9%. It was good.
I did not need an 8% cider after, drinking a bunch of pitchers, but that's where we are. That's where we're at.
Well, that's what you got right now. I have more LBLs.
It tastes like freedom.
All right. Man, the jokes
Case
that
you
can be
ever
made
wondered.
there. Yeah.
I know. But anyway, so in addition to the omega-3s, I've also added, well, shit. What did I add? I started taking some vitamin D.
Okay. Vitamin D.
Because, especially in the Northeast, I'm not going to get enough sun. And I'm somebody that suffers from seasonal affective disorder, like not getting enough sun, like affects my mood. And I think it's because I don't have as much melanin, like I'm more pale skin. So like that affects that somehow. But so I've been taking those. But then also I plan to hit up some saunas, in the winter as like a supplement.
I don't even think I've ever heard that word before. I'm going to need some backstory on that.
Sauna?
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 Sauna, but we say sauna. I don't know. I just say it like that.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a whole
Just a
different
sauna.
thing. Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah, that's fine.
just a sauna.
That word I've heard.
Yes. And then I think magnesium glycinate I'm you don't have this problem, Chris, but my sleep latency is terrible because of my anxiety and things. It doesn't matter how tired I am. I will just start thinking about things that make no sense or there's no point in thinking about, and then I'll think about them for an hour. So this is supposed to help with that.
I've gone through cognitive behavioral therapy for to help with that. I went the non-chemical route, and it does work.
Right.
We're getting fucking deep on this one. God damn.
That's right. And I also picked up some creatine.
Okay.
Which is not just for muscles anymore.
Yeah,
apparently
I've
it
heard
also affects your sleep and things like that. So it is a good 5 milligrams. That's it. Just a little scoop. But that's supposed to also help with some things. So I don't know, trying it out. We'll see how they go. But always trying to improve here. I'm always trying to improve.
Yeah, I should do a lot of that kind of thing. Like I said, I want to get back on the multivitamin thing. I'm on it, I'm off it, I'm on it, I'm off it. The omega-3 thing I did years ago, and just, again, it was the same thing. Like I ran out, and then you get out of the habit, and then you're done. By the next thing you know, it's 20 years later. You're like, oh shit, okay.
Yep.
I'm kind of backtracking the whole conversation. Heartburn, I don't know what it was. I dropped a bunch of weight last year. Do you wake up?
Is that a problem for you? Do you wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to bed?
I used to a lot, like to the point of I would have, and I've talked about it on here. I would have Tums in the back room here. I'd have Tums in the bathroom. I'd have Tums upstairs. I'd have Tums at my desk at work. I had Tums they should have sponsored us at that point. Like the amount of Tums I was fucking buying. Whether this was just me or I don't know what was going on, I dropped a bunch of weight. And all of a sudden, I wasn't having heartburn anymore. Now, I did change my diet a little bit. I wasn't eating as much red sauce, because that's what would trigger it. Even ketchup would just fucking set me on fire.
Oh, wow.
But that kind of, I don't know, just little diet changes. And I think when I dropped some weight, like for some reason that did a thing. Maybe it wasn't pushing shit. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Come on. But I was happy about that.
Back before I went vegan, it would be a problem. But even since then, like as long as I drink sparkling water, I don't ever get heartburn. Like if I go like days and days and days without having a sparkling water at all, then I will get it again. But as long as I have sparkling water, I don't ever get it.
Well, and I've got a little. Now we are really getting personal and deep. I've got a little hernia, like an umbilical hernia that I've had for like 10 years. I just really need to get it fixed and haven't. And I think that might contribute between that and like weight. I think it contributes to it. So I don't know. I could be pulling that out of my ass. But when I went in for my appendix, they said nothing about it. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And I asked, I'm like, hey, did you see do I have a hernia here? Is that what this is? And they're like, well, I don't know. Didn't show on the scan. But I'm looking at it. It's sticking out of my belly. I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of gross. But
So I think what happens, and I was doing some research last night, it's this lower esophageal sphincter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's causing the problem.
yeah, that's where your acid reflux, if that gets weak or damaged.
Or if it just like, it's supposed to like block it, but if there's certain things like alcohol and things that will make it lazy. So it doesn't want to do its job.
And oddly, I haven't been able to, and trust me, I've tried for you. I've done some experiments. I've got some experiment time in here. Drinking, not drinking didn't make a difference for me. And again, everybody's body's kind of different for reasons, but
yeah, I don't know what it was. I did have fish sticks for the first time in like 30 years yesterday.
Fried foods used to do it to me. That used to trigger me off a little bit.
Yeah, but I ate fried foods all the time. Like, not all the time, but and they never affected me. So I don't know.
Okay.
It was just something about last night. So that was a bummer. So, and then to wake up and not have any coffee. So I'm surprised I'm still here.
Yeah, me too. That sounds terrible. You lost me at the no coffee part.
I know, it was rough. And I was like, all right, well, I had some electrolytes and creatine. It was not the same.
Yeah, I can't imagine. And it's
That's
hard.
what I think. I walk up to Circle K and just grab an energy drink if I'm out of coffee. I'm just like,
I could have, like, if I could have had someone, like, I could have went somewhere and got it, and I was just like, whatever. But do I have some for tomorrow? No.
Yeah, did you learn from your mistake? No.
No, I didn't. And I was out, and I could have picked some up, and I did not.
That's all right.
So that'll be fun. And then also after this, I need to remember to take the trash and recycling out. So,
oh man, it's a rough day for you too. Then, like I said, I'm finally kind of settling into it. I think it was what was it? It was about 8:30, I think. Right, we're sitting down at the restaurant, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I need to stay up another 2 hours. Like I was ready to go to bed right then.
Yeah. Yeah, here we are.
Yeah, we'll make it. We do it for you, the listener.
We know you're listening. We've seen your comments.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
So what has been new in the last 7 days? Anything of interest? Anything of note?
In the last 20 minutes? I don't think I've had a productive last
no boat
7
rides?
days, really. No boat rides, no Glizzy Fest awards, no.
Man.
All that's kind of done. I mean, the only thing of note, and it was a great night. Like I did a fire a couple nights ago, and Jim came over, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll come over for a beer or two." And we sat there just bullshit until 1 o'clock in the morning. Literally, just totally lost track of time. I had to work the next day. I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
Oh geez.
So, but it was fine. It was fine. I got up. It was good. But yeah, good times, man. A fire. Oh, I got to get you back over here for a fire.
I do like a fire.
It's very, very primal. Very, I don't know. There's just something about it.
I've recently modified the color of my bedroom. I was doing like a very dark purple at night to wind down. And then even though like I understand that blue light is supposed to be not good for falling asleep, but I just like the color and I've always done it. I recently changed to a dark orange, which is more of a fire, which is supposed to be more relaxing.
Okay. All right.
So
I don't know much about that kind of thing, like the photo, whatever they call that, the photo. Yep. There's something to it, but that brings me.
But it's always that blue light, like, oh, you got, it's the blue light. And I'm like, but
there's a certain frequency of blue light that they say is like a backtone of screens, of, monitors and phones and things like that. I don't know if it's necessarily a blue. Like if you do a deep blue on LEDs or something, I don't know if that's the same thing. I don't know that it's not.
Yeah, I like some of those. And I feel, yeah.
Because if you see those, like, it's not what they're called, but like the blue blocker glasses you can get, whatever those are called.
Yeah.
Like what those actually filter out is a very pale blue. It's like a whitish blue. Okay. You know what I mean? It's not a deep.
Yeah, I think
I don't know the
don't
science
really do anything, but yeah.
I know people that swear by it. My kid's got a pair, and she's like, "Oh yeah, just it's easier to read for longer, like on a screen."
Right.
And I'm like, "Okay, whatever. If it works for you, even if it's a placebo effect, who cares?" They were like,
placebos work.
They were like $6 so who cares if it works?
Oh damn! I got some that are expensive.
Whatever. And these are like Walmart, whatever. But
nice. That's cool.
But yeah, I don't. Where was I going to go with this? Oh, I was fucking around with this is not a sponsor, but I was fucking around with an app called Luminate for a little while. And what it does basically is you close your eyes and flip your phone around, and it does like, it'll do like binaural beats and things like that.
Nice.
And so you listen in headphones, but you close your eyes, and like, I would just sit in my bed and like prop my phone on my chest, and it does different pulses and frequencies with the flash of your camera, or the camera flash.
Yeah,
dude, you start fucking tripping. Like if you let it go, it's fucking cool. So there's kind of something to that. Like not tripping balls tripping, but you kind of just open up your brain, and as you're relaxing, there's different patterns and stuff that you can do. But yeah, it's called Luminate. I think they've got like a free 7-day trial or something. But I bought the fucking year. I've done it.
Pretty sure we talked about that before.
Have we?
Like I've used that before.
It's cool, man.
Sure we discussed it. Yeah, it is.
And it is. It's like relaxing as hell. So I've found that in certain contexts. You know what I mean? Of just like you've had a stressful day. Maybe I'll fucking do it tonight. You've had a stressful day, and you just kind of want to burn shit off of your brain. That's the only way I can say it. And you just kind of prop it up. You can pick like 5 or 10 minutes or something like that, and it just flashes you in your face. I don't know what my neighbors are thinking, because I'm sure you could see it through the windows. Like, what the hell's going to having a rave? It's having a rave up there, But no, it's pretty cool.
That's cool. I know there's a lot of like the vagus nerve. Yep. Plays a big effect in a lot of this, and like there's different vibrations and things you can do to like calm that, and that's crazy.
Yeah,
seems like they just we keep learning more about our bodies and our brains. It's crazy.
I know vagus nerve is like a whole branch. I think
like I never learned anything about that, but maybe we didn't know about that back then.
It might be newer.
We're that old.
I've only learned about it within the last couple of years, but it's like. Vagus nerve reset and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. But that's where like this cold shower stuff comes in. Like that is supposed to shock your vagus nerve back into sync or something.
I know that's good. Even if you finish your shower with like 30 seconds of cold exposure, it's supposed to be good for you. I just can't do it.
That's the old James Bond trick. Anybody that's actually read James Bond books, that was the James Bond. He would take a hot shower. And then at the very end, he'd go to fucking full cold, slam your pores shut, and like reset all your stuff. Yeah. So what's his name that wrote all those? I can't remember. Ian. Oh, why can't I have it? Anyway,
I didn't know they were based on books.
The what?
I didn't know there was James Bond books.
That's where they all. No, they were all. Nice. There's tons of books, like more than even movies that they've made.
Huh.
I've read a few.
I wish they would have done that with the Hardy Boys.
Ian Fleming.
Hardy Boys movie.
I was close enough.
Did you ever read the Hardy Boys, Ray, or is it? Did you read it, Chris?
I've read a couple. I think it was they were always like the shorter little books, like the kind of teenage drama.
Yeah, it was like the two Hank and Joe. Was that?
That sounds right. I read a couple. I never got hardcore into it. I was a big Encyclopedia Brown kid back in the day. If you remember that shit.
Yeah.
I jumped into like Lord of the Rings in like 6th grade and never looked back.
Fucking nerd. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How many books have you read this year?
2.
Good job.
All right. Yeah. If you count audiobooks, I'm proud. This might be my heaviest read year if you count audiobooks.
I've got them right here, actually.
Oh, nice. Very good. Physical books. What are those?
What?
Because I bought the Play Trip.
I can't read physical books in the dark. That's my problem.
Yeah, and so
I do a lot of reading, like at night, like, before I go to bed.
Yeah, I think I've said this before. Even if I buy the audiobook, if I like it, I'll turn around and buy the hard copy just to put it on the shelf, because that is more of a and then I'll never open the physical book. But it's like that's a visual indication of the information I've absorbed somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if it wasn't the
like
actual medium, I kind of like that. I should just buy the cover.
I planned terribly because I did not think about the fact that when you're on an international flight, it's dark and other people are trying to go to sleep and you're trying to read, that you need a light of some kind. So like you don't want to open the window because like on coming back, it was daytime and everybody's sleeping. So it's going to be super bright. You don't want to turn on the light going there because it's overnight, and you don't want to like have the giant light on. So I'm sitting there with my phone trying to like guide myself through the book with the flashlight hovering it just above the book so I could read it the whole time.
You remember?
I know there's better solutions, but I did not plan for that aspect of it.
I had a book light at one point. Did anybody like it? It's now they're probably more common.
I don't know if I've ever used one.
This was back in like the late 80s, early 90s. I had one. It took like 2 AA batteries, and then it had a clip on it, like almost like a pen clip, but a bigger one. And you would clip it over, I don't know, a handful of pages in the book, and then it was just a little gooseneck light, and it was the coolest shit ever.
You remember before the Game Boy had a backlight and you had to have the light?
It was very similar to that. Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Funny.
Oh, the good old days. No, I like reading a hard copy book. It feels cool. It's not practical at all.
I do like it, but it's just not convenient for when and how I like to read.
Yeah. But if you can make it through like a whole physical copy, you're like, fuck yeah. Like it feels the sense of accomplishment is way more.
Agreed.
Now I need more physical books. Anyway.
Yeah, we went to 4 new places over the weekend. So
damn.
7 days, I know. We were out and about all over Houston over the weekend.
All right. Take us to the end of the show, Ray. I'm going to sit back.
It won't take that long. I'll quickly run through it. It's
you talk slower.
Right.
No, because there's also sports stuff we can get to. So I'll speed through this. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we wanted to go get coffee. It was the first weekend Laura had off in like a month. So we were like, we're going to go kind of explore Houston. So we found a new coffee shop. It's called the Tipping Point. And it's like they play records all day while you're drinking coffee. But this day they had a barbecue pop up outside, and it was the most insane line I've ever seen. Like probably 70 people in line.
Oh, wow.
For this barbecue joint. Yeah. But luckily we were there just to get coffee. So we were able to just go in, grab our shaken espresso, drink that. And then we headed out and went to a place called Sinful Bakery, which is a completely vegan bakery in Houston, where they had vegan kolaches, cakes, cookies, donuts, like anything you could think of. So we got some kolaches and a cookie and had some snacks there. Went to Eighth Wonder for their seltzers they make. And then we went to this place called Patio by La Plaza, which is a Middle Eastern restaurant where they have hookah. And so we just sat out on the patio, and they don't sell alcohol there because it's a Middle Eastern restaurant. So like that was actually an interesting interaction because this group of girls showed up and they were like trying to figure out where to sit. And they finally sat down. And then they're like, I don't see any alcohol on the menu. Do you sell it at all? And they're just like, no, we don't sell that here. They just got up and left. They're like, so what do people do here? They just eat and smoke hookah? And we were like, yeah, that's literally all we're doing. We were drinking tea and smoking hookah and eating hummus and baba ganoush and other
baba ganoush.
Like that.
I can't ever hear that word without saying it like that.
But we were there for like 2 hours just smoking hookah. It was great.
That's pretty cool. I mean,
what is the point of smoking a hookah?
It's tobacco, isn't it? Still,
yeah, it's tobacco. Yeah, you're getting a nicotine rush. Yeah,
no,
it was like
that's good enough.
It was like $17, I think, there. So like it's not that bad when you're sitting there for 2 hours and they're not rushing or anything. It's not busy. The weather was nice. It wasn't 100 degrees out. It might have been like 90, so it was actually comfortable.
Now, are these like 1-to-1 hookahs, or is this like the group hookah? Like you're all sucking on a fucking octopus?
I mean, it was just me and Laura sitting there, so it was just the giant one with just the one thing coming out of it. Okay. And we were just sharing it. Yeah.
And you just get one for your house?
Yeah, you can. They're not that bad. We looked into it while we were there. We were like, this would be bad to have in the backyard.
right?
I can put one next to the fire pit.
Yeah. Come over, hit the hookah, and watch the fire.
Bring your own mouthpieces though, because that's
tea.
gross. You just hook up.
I collect hookah mouthpieces.
And then on Sunday, we continued the adventure on Sunday. We went to Old Town Spring, and we went to a new place there called the Elixir Lounge, where they serve like kava and mushroom drinks and kratom and things like that. They don't serve alcohol or anything. So we went there and we had one drink, and then we went to
quitting drinking?
No, because we went to a place called Prohibition, and they make fantastic mixed drinks.
So
okay. Yeah, so I had Negroni and the dirtiest martini we could absolutely order there, and then we went to a brewery that was around the corner and had a couple beers there that we go to all the time called Excalibur.
That's a solid. That's a solid little tour.
Yeah, we went all over Houston and all over Old Town Spring.
And yes, by the way, you can buy they're known as hookah tips or hookah mouth tips. Available on Amazon.
Yeah, this place brought like a little plastic one for every person at the table. So like you could switch them out if you wanted to. Mm-hmm. Like if it was like multiple people there, you just put your plastic tip in while you were using it.
Just put the tip in.
Just put the tip in.
There isn't a huge YouTube niche for hookahs if you want to, get into that. Only 5,500 views for new fully electronic hookah bowl. So if that's, there's a niche for everything. Yeah. It's got some views. This one, 9,000 views, hookah bar lyrics. I don't know what that means, but, I don't know what that is.
That might be porn. Keep scrolling.
You can't put porn on YouTube.
But send me the link.
No views. How to use your Wolf Cool Vape hookah design portable mini hookah. Oh, there you go. That looks pretty cool. All right. That's not bad.
And the thing is, this has some staying power, only because it was like the, build your own kind of thing. It made me think of the vape sensation that we talked about in previous weeks of like, yeah, it's still there, but it's not what it was. And it's not that DIY. Like this, hookahs have been around for, I don't know, fact check me, millions of years. No, but at least like hundreds of years, right?
I would assume thousands of years.
Yeah. Okay. So thousands. Fine. So the fad portion of that is probably gone, right? So whatever is
from 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, whatever is there is there. It's tried and true. Yeah.
It's a regular thing in other countries. It's just not a regular thing here.
Sure. Yeah. So there you go. Then it'll become the fad here, and we'll fuck it up somehow. But
exactly, we'll gentrify the shit out of it.
Right. I want a hookah now. Damn it.
What you need is a new toothbrush.
I'm happy with my toothbrush, but please continue.
Yeah,
not a sponsor.
But are you getting paid in crypto for it?
Oh no,
you get paid in crypto for using this toothbrush.
That's what it looks like. I haven't looked too deep into this, but I did see this today. Brusho.
And what a clever name, but okay.
Brusho, the Brusho Smart Toothbrush is an innovative AI-powered oral care device that transforms daily brushing routines while prioritizing user privacy and rewards, because that's what I want for my toothbrush, built on a Web3 decentralized physical network infrastructure network, DeepIn. Brusho uses fully smart brushing, FSB technology, to provide you didn't know that? Personalized real-time feedback on brushing technique, pressure, and coverage for the optimal oral health.
Okay.
Its smart sensors deliver precise zone-by-zone feedback, helping users improve habits and prevent issues like cavities and gum disease. With every brush, users earn the brush token by sharing anonymized oral hygiene data, making brushing both rewarding and impactful. Let's go. I need to be paid for brushing my teeth.
I mean,
I want to be paid for doing everything. Everything I do.
Yeah, I mean, you had, maybe you still do. You had a toothbrush that kind of told you if your angle was right, and you were, wasn't it connected to an app or something like that? Mine is not quite that complicated.
I spent a lot of money for one, and then I ended up just throwing. I used it for like 5 years, but then I just threw it in the trash, and I never used the app.
Okay.
I just picked up a Colgate one that's like $30, which also has an app and tells you how you're brushing. I still don't use the app, but I used it a couple times, and it was insightful.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I'm missing that spot. My bad. Like, I'll hit that up.
All right, that's kind of cool. Yeah,
if you're gonna pay me, I might use the app a little more. I'm just saying. I'm brushing my teeth anyway. I don't know. I don't know. This is a thing.
The one I almost bought recently, because I just swapped out not too long ago. The one I almost bought had a little, I think it was made for kids, really, to be honest with you. But it had like a little happy face on it. So when the pressure was right, because it was like, do you know that like brushing your teeth too much or too hard can actually be more detrimental than not brushing your teeth? I'm like, oh, okay. So it would have like a smiley face on it when your pressure was right. I didn't spend the extra $20 just for that. I got like the $40 Oral-B one, which is apparently fine because I went to the dentist this week and they were like, you're doing good, pretty good. It's like,
nice.
Looks like you're flossing, pretty often. I was like, yeah, no. I'm terrible. No. I do have a water flosser, so I'll do that, but I don't know when the last time actual dental floss has hit my mouth.
Good job then.
But apparently the water flosser is doing its thing. So
I did not like that because I didn't have a cordless one, so I was like restricted by like
really?
I just didn't enjoy it, but regular flossing's fine.
Mine. I don't know. I just can't. I have flossers here for like, something's stuck in my teeth. I'll go get it out. But I don't know, man. The water flosser, it does its thing. It's rechargeable, so like I'll plug it in and it'll come up to a charge, and I got to charge it like once a month. It's actually great. I wish it had a bigger reservoir in it because I fill it up. I fill it up, and it's like I get through half my mouth. Outside and inside. And it's like, got to fill it up again. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but again, that's all right. That's fine. But I'm more apt to do that than I am to actually get floss. But apparently I'm doing okay.
I'm not going to lie. If I had a spare $150, I'd give this a go. Why not? It's a fucking toothbrush. Maybe.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, it's an electric toothbrush.
Yeah. Exactly.
Worst case scenario, you paid $120 more than you should have for an electric toothbrush. That's really
that's fine. Exactly. But best case, maybe this token does something. Yeah. Maybe you're an early adopter. I don't know. Interesting. I saw it come up and I was like, all right, sure. Why not? But
I mean, based on the video, the packaging looks very nice.
In a world where AI has taken all of our jobs and people can't work, I think a universal basic income based on data like this could be beneficial to companies, like
I want AI to brush my teeth for me. Let me just put a whole bit in my mouth and it just goes like a car wash. It knows. It knows what I need.
That exists.
Oh, well, fucking there you go. That's what I'm buying then.
Where is that? Because it's fucking hilarious. And I feel like
all
Kevin
good ideas
Rose,
are already taken.
I don't think this is going to return anything. Whoa. Turbo toothbrushes is probably it. But yeah, there's this one, and is a full. Oh, here we go. Is this it? No. There's one where you just put the whole device in your mouth, and it does that for you.
Yeah.
But it looks disturbing.
Oh, probably.
So
I don't know if I would get the same sense of accomplishment out of it. That's the.
I don't need a sense of accomplishment if it gets the job done.
Yeah, but I like knowing that I did something. Also, I can get the heads for mine at fucking Walmart. I don't have to order them special. Crypto,
Yeah, I guess I don't know who's gonna buy this data.
Yeah.
Is this beneficial to any company? I don't know.
Right. Well, that just means, yeah, exactly. Because that's like, is it worth the money to get the coin that may just end up going nowhere, or the token or whatever?
Yeah, but if there's a market,
save your money and
somebody,
buy grandma.
You have to assume there's a healthcare company out there looking for data like this. There's got to be somebody.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. I would try it. I don't have $150 to drop on a toothbrush right now, but
yeah.
Oh, that looks pretty good. That's nice. Yeah.
Tells you what parts of your teeth you're hitting more or less. All right. That's not bad, but
still.
I think yeah, okay. Maybe.
Yeah, who knows? How the rewards work. Oh, here we go. Brushing score. Your score depends on how consistently you brush over the past 30 days. So, active devices, brushing time, brushing pressure multiplier. Ooh.
Okay, that's kind of what I was talking about. That's like a thing.
And brush headwear. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. But I mean,
your rewards rewards drop to 80% if you're using it too
aggressively.
Too hard.
I mean, the brush headwear, I don't need an app to tell me that. Like, they mechanically, if you look at it, when the color goes away, that's when you're supposed to replace your brush head. Like, that's pretty easy. I don't remember what the other one was. The pressure, that's a pretty good thing. The time, they say that you're supposed to spend, 30 seconds per quadrant. Yeah, 2 minutes total, 30 seconds per quadrant. Mine will just vibrate when I change quadrants. So it's like brush, go on the outside, go on the inside, bzz, go to the next one. Okay. And so I think I'm okay with that. I'm trying to justify the $150. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
But so far, like, the little map of your mouth of where it was, that's pretty good. Because I'm sure there's certain spots that I miss.
Right.
I would be curious, left-handed versus right-handed people is like the opposite side. Because I was thinking about that. Am I cleaning the left side of my mouth better because of the angle? Because I'm right-handed.
Yes.
And then you have to do like a because you got to do like a backhand when you're on your same side.
I've had a dentist tell me they could tell I was left-handed.
Really? Okay, so there is some validity to my off-the-cuff bullshit comments. All right, okay.
Yes. Maybe we could stop brushing our teeth altogether if we start using this new toothpaste that is available. Oh, well, not available. It's not available yet.
This is not medical advice, by the way, kids.
It's toothpaste made with hair.
Oh.
It naturally repairs tooth enamel. Scientists discover to where there would be no more tooth decay whatsoever. Big Dental is not going to like this.
Right? Okay, they're shutting it down as we speak. Okay.
So toothpaste made with hair could repair damaged teeth and stop the early stages of decay.
Okay.
We think this is a game changer because they're using keratin, which is in your hair.
Yep.
To protect and heal your tooth enamel. So apparently it'll repair enamel or any issues.
Because up to this point, like that's once your enamel is gone, it's gone.
Fluoride slows the decay, but yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
but you can't rebuild it as far as I know from this point.
As far as I know.
Okay.
So it says, we think this is a game changer. If you have a micro crack or a very small defect, it would heal itself without you even realizing, which is good.
Yeah.
Many tooth problems come from damaged enamel,
which
sense. Does not regenerate. Once it's lost, it is gone forever.
Okay, there you go.
You said. When the keratin mixes with the minerals in saliva, it produces a protective coating to mimic structure and function of natural enamel.
Okay, so it's not actually rebuilding the enamel, but it's almost an artificial enamel.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I can get behind that. I could probably use that. They told me I had a little bit of a recession in my old age.
Yeah, so that's something that's coming out. Maybe we'll see that a few years down the road, and we'll be talking about it in a future episode. The other thing that I thought was kind of cool, have you seen these new eye drops?
No, I'm not a big eye drop guy. I hate drops. Oh, that sends chills up my spine just thinking about it.
Let me get an actual. Where did that go? Like an actual better source. I can have that. That's fine. Yeah. So
Presview.
They can. Yes, Presview eye drops.
Okay.
They can improve your vision in 15 minutes.
Ooh.
For the entire day.
Okay.
So, Mako, is there better? Oh my God. Let's see.
I'm curious on this.
Oh, so this one here is the FDA has approved Viz, once daily eye drops that sharpen near vision for millions with age-related presbyopia. So,
which I don't know what that is. Is that just like getting old?
That is, I think,
up close kind of thing.
I think so. So right now, that's
probably what I got.
That's where we're at right now. So the drops use an active ingredient called something. I'm not going to read that. Which works differently. Yada yada yada. So from age 40 to 45, the eye's ability to focus up close starts to weaken.
Oh yeah.
That is correct. That's why I have progressives.
Yeah, same here. And I was told, I think I've said this on the show, I had an eye doctor who I think is used to dealing with kids tell me it's the birthday cake disease. The more birthday cakes you have, the worse it gets. So basically, the older you get, and I'm just like, I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, I'm 45 years old. You can just tell me I need fucking bifocals. Just tell me.
Yeah.
You don't need to call it the birthday cake disease. Thanks, though.
Yeah. So apparently, let's see, his drug was tested across more than 30,000 treatment days without major complications. But I think it's supposed to last for the entire day.
I'm curious how that works, though. Like
what it does is, I think it puts like some kind of coating or something on
basically
whatever
a refractive lens. It must be, like a magnifier.
If you're, like, I can squint and like make the things more readable.
Yeah.
By changing the positioning of whatever in my eyes.
It puts pressure on different parts of the lens and maybe rewarps the I don't know how that works. I don't know why squinting works like that. But I've got astigmatism in both eyes going different directions as well. So
when someone squints, they block scattered light and let only central rays in, which sharpens vision.
Gotcha. Okay.
That should be your new name, Ray. Central Ray. I like it. Viz applies the same principle in a controlled way, narrowing the pupil just enough to deliver sharp, near vision without straining other eye muscles. So that's crazy.
Okay. All right. Again, just if there's a reason. Cool. I never knew why that worked. I've also found myself, and I do it less anymore, but like when my vision wasn't quite as bad as it is, and there's a lot of people with vision way worse than me. But like I would close one eye. I would close my worst eye and then I could focus better with just the one. Like, I don't know. It was weird.
I think I've seen that too.
I don't do that quite as much anymore.
Yeah, I can't see shit with them up. But it's weird. Like last night when I was having the hold on.
You farting? Just let it go.
No, I was coughing.
Oh, okay.
When I was having the heartburn thing and I was sitting up in bed, I didn't have my glasses on, but there was still like a digital light on like the TV or something, and I was just staring at it, and it was super fuzzy, but then it was coming in and then going out, and I was like, my pupil is just like,
your shit's trying to overfocus.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this probably isn't good for me. So I grabbed my glasses.
It'll give you a headache at some point. That's where like an astigmatism
so weird.
will do.
I never noticed that. Like I've seen that. I just never put it together. Like, oh, that's my, that's my eye, like constantly refocusing.
Trying to focus and it can't find it. So it'll overfocus one way and then nope, it's too far. So it'll back out, overfocus the other way, and it can't. It's trying to find that focus point. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about there.
And I was like, oh, this is wild. This didn't help my my indigestion, but that was something to do.
It took your mind off it for a few minutes. That's
Exactly. Exactly.
While you zoned out on a light.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool.
That is kind of neat. When you can, mechanically see kind of what you, even though you can't feel
your body working, even though I'm not really doing this, my body is doing it without me.
Right. But how often do you notice that? You know what I mean? Because a lot of other things, now I'm going off on some hippie shit, but breathing. Yeah. Most of the time you don't concentrate on breathing, but if you sit there and go, okay, I'm breathing, you focus on it, you can manually take control of your breathing.
Yeah.
But you can't really manually take control of your focus. I mean, I guess you can kind of cross your eyes, or you can focus on something further or near. That's the way those magic eye posters used to work. But you're not really consciously right now close down your pupils. You can't do it,
Yeah.
But yeah, to see it in action and notice it in action, that shit's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I used to do that when I was a kid. Now we're just going off. Now I shouldn't have drank when I got home. But I had a design on my wallpaper when I was a kid at home that if you just kind of zoned out on it, and I think you can do this with anything, if you just stare at something without blinking, you don't move your eyes, you can actually, your periphery starts to darken. And you almost it's almost like you're going blind in your periphery. Now, as soon as you tick your eyes, it all comes back.
That's fine.
But it's that's the way those they're little brain game things where it's there'll be a design that's focus on the dot in the middle, and then there's some zigzag design or something around it, and it's now look at the wall, and it looks like you're tripping. Same kind of idea. But I used to do that. Maybe I was just a really bored kid. Now I'm thinking about this. What'd you do? Stared at the wall till I went blind. So
whatever. Did you press your hands up against the door thing, and then it's to watch your arms go up or whatever?
Used to do that.
What was that? What is that?
I don't know what that's called. But it's a thing. It's the other did you ever you squeeze you squeeze your finger really as hard as you can for 15 seconds, and then try to open your fist very slowly, and it's you can't. Your tendons all fucking cramp up and shit. Do it right now. Everybody, do it right now. Take your hand on the opposite hand, just grab on. You can grab a pencil, you can grab your finger, works just as fine. As hard as you can, squeeze your finger for 15 seconds.
Do it.
And then just slowly open. Ray's doing it. He's going to throw up. But your hand will cramp.
How he threw up.
And it won't I just did it for 5 seconds, and it. Yeah. Anyway, it's weird. Little just shit like that. Why did we do that? More kids need to do that now.
I know, right? Let's find a list. I'm going to find out. I'm going to find the list. And then I'm going to ask ChatGPT why I was doing, what it is, and then ask for other examples, and then we'll share them.
Damn it, all you screenagers out there, you're missing out.
Screenagers, I like it. It's a good term.
Yeah, I didn't coin it, but it's out there.
Yeah. Well, pretend you did live.
Oh shit! Dude, are we actually ending? No,
we can end it.
Oh, okay.
Or we keep talking, but I feel like it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's just gonna be more of this. So I'm gonna go stand in a doorway and make my arms levitate by themselves later.
Nice.
Bye, mailbox.
Goodbye.